Hello there, this is Retro Spirits Garden, and this is The House of the Dead on the Sega Saturn. This is the Sega Saturn dashboard, Japanese. My battery's run out on my Sega Saturn. I need to get a CR2032 battery in the back of there. Oh yes, I need the CR2032 to get my memory to work correctly. This is the loading screen for House of the Dead. Look, glowing zombie eyes. Scary. Now, I'm playing this through the FrameMeister through HDMI, and I'm capturing it through HDMI, so I can't use a light gun. So I'm going to be using the joypad playing this game, and it's really difficult with the light gun. With the joypad, I imagine it's even more so, but we'll find out. We're going to look at the old controller configuration. So on this game, you can define the keys, speed up. That controls the speed of your sight, maybe. The reload is on a button. So on this game, the reload works quite well. On Virtua Cop, the reload button doesn't work particularly well. You have to press it like 5 times to reload. Tragedy. When the feeling's gone, you can't go on. This is the first chapter. Looks like a really bad old film effect. Here we start the game, and we've got some missing polygons already in that zombie. This is a light gun game, which I'm going to control with a joypad, because I'm crazy. In the arcade, this is a really well thought of game. On the Saturn, it's got a really variable frame rate, some dodgy graphics which turn off and on randomly. It's got some very low-res textures, but it does remind me of the arcade machine in the same way that a fart reminds me of the last meal I had. That was a weird analogy, wasn't it? Anyway, there's a guy in the sky with wings, and he's just kidnapped a lady. He's going to deposit her in a house of the Dead. Zombies have got green blood in this, which I don't mind. There is a code apparently if you manage to complete this game where you can change the blood to whatever colour you want. Got attacked by a moss man. That's a shame. Sort of did a transparency there. Checkerboard transparency. Ooh, the ugly man gave me a life up. Shoot the worms. Shoot the worms. There's an odd collection of polygons there, and there's a zombie and a shot bin. That bin was causing me much stress. Oh look, devil frogs. Devil frogs with lots of teeth, and a zombie walking around not knowing what he's doing. So let's shoot this door. This door's got a lot of brown on it, because it's the House of the Dead. And there's some loading, on the Saturn version there's loading. So, I haven't played the arcade machine for, it's got to be over 20 years. I can't remember how good or bad it was or wasn't. I'm sure it's a lot better looking than this, but I imagine it plays much the same, and it's probably got like 60 frames a second frame rate. It's got to be said probably 20 to 25. Got some incredibly badly textured walls, low res style, but we've got all the branching paths. We've got all the zombie monkeys you want to shoot, and yeah, it's House of the Dead, and it's not brilliant, but it's not awful. Actually, with the light gun, from what I remember, the light gun isn't super accurate in this game. Not as accurate as the Virtua Cop games. Doesn't feel as accurate anyway. Oh, we're in the pool room here. Not the swimming pool, but the billiards room, with no billiards balls on the tables. Bats in the billiards room. What are you gonna do? You've got bats in the billiards room, like the song. Shooting the lock off the purple door gives you another route. How exciting! This game cost me 15 English pounds, and I still own a CRT TV, so I do play my light gun games every now and again. And it has to be said, I do play this one a lot less than Virtual Cop games. But it's alright. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. It's far from being the best light gun game on the Saturn, and in the 32-bit era, it's way down the list of great light gun games. But I don't know if some of that is down to the original arcade machine not being that good as well. I remember House of the Dead 2 being absolutely epic, but this never really grabbed me that much in the arcade. Anyway, the Saturn version, 15 to 20 quid, Japanese version. Don't know if it came out on PAL. Don't know how much of the PAL version is. But yeah, this is only worth it if you've got a CRT TV and you've got the light gun, and you already own Virtual Cop 1 and 2, and you want something extra to play. Only then will I recommend this game. This guy's quite creepy. He's like weird movement. He's vomiting hot green soup on the floor. Slashing me in the face with his giant axe. Is that any way to treat a guest at your house? I'm assuming it's his house. He appears to be dead. Oh, he's turned into like a green man. He can deflate. He can deflate his legs. Didn't like that much, does he? It's like moonwalking all over the place. And now he's holding his head in shame. So he should. Being covered in maggots. That's a random collection of polygons in a vaguely human form. Yeah, House of the Dead. I recommend it if you've got a light gun, a CRT TV, and you have the other games mentioned previously. Otherwise, don't bother. Alright then, ta-ra!